If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. Trapped in a box, barraged with magic daggers and music, and returning it with lightning and flame alike, Adrian watches from within as his friends battle against Nanny Agatha's forces. Sanguine nonetheless burning in hand, he strives to take her down once and for all. In the midst of it all, the barriers of an interplanar prison have been weakened, broken down enough for at least one guardian to spill out. So far. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. Day 105, half after 4 in the afternoon. Thea, you're not muted. Dell's mind has been shattered by magical force. And then he has been banished. Following several surprisingly successful bludgeoning attacks. The elves, but for Adrian, have Forfinty and Fleetfoot, and Varen is currently concentrating on Hunter's Mark, though it is not settled on any target currently. Thea has taken a Clear Eye, which note will end in round 20. Just now slashed by many flying daggers, Adrian has just used his action to eat a marble pearl, taking a level of exhaustion to accelerate his mind and body. As though he has just taken a short rest. Okay, and we're moving now to the battle map. Alright. You should now all be able to see yourselves. Adrian, you are still trapped within this magical prison.
Yep.
Through which you have attempted to teleport multiple times, and not yet succeeded.
Nope.
It is the start of your turn. Noted, Thea, you've lost microphone. Go ahead and try the reconnect button under settings. Oh, did that
Hello?
work? Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, hello?
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay, for some reason the mute button no.
Yes, I know. I asked you to mute while I was reading, and you kept talking. I kept hearing sounds. I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm muted right now.
No, you aren't.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna say no, you aren't.
Yeah, that's the confusion. My computer is telling me I'm muted right now.
Someone seems in error, and I don't think it's you. Okay, there we go. Adrian, we are going to be starting at with you. You just used your action to eat a marble pearl. I understand that you are not using it to regain any hit points.
Nope.
merely to regain your second wind and action surge.
Oh,
At the cost
yes.
of taking a level of exhaustion, which means you now have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yep.
Oof. Might be a steep price to pay, but I'm sure you have options. It is now your turn, sir. You have your movement, bonus action.
I'm going to move.
That makes sense. Out of the flying daggers
Here.
that are slashing you to ribbons.
Yeah. It's not like I can really go anywhere, so no point in eating a forfeit tea or something else leaf.
Well, a forfeit tea would
Chasme.
give you... Yes, I can hear you, Thea.
Sorry.
Adrian, eating a forfeit tea would give you automatic success on 3 non-consecutive death saving throws for the next 24 hours.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just be taking those soon.
You're looking a little beat up there, sir.
Well, I do have a couple things up my sleeve.
Certainly. So you use your action to eat the marble pearl. You have you moved a little bit as far as you can. You still have a bonus action if you want to use it. And your action surge if you want to use that.
Say what?
You also have your action surge now if you want to use that.
Yeah, I don't know why I had 2 second wins when I'm supposed to have 1. So
I don't know what to tell you.
I went and fixed it. So
Excellent.
and you said my special ability for Sanguine nonetheless which would give me regain half my health points. That is an action, not a bonus action.
Correct.
Yeah. So, don't think I have anything else to do for bonus action except for use my second wind.
Noted, Thea. You seem to be having severe microphone issues. Disconnect your device and reconnect. And yes, you could second wind, Adrian.
All right. I'm gonna do that for my bonus action.
Okay.
Just because I want to get some extra life going, because of the stupid daggers and everything else going.
Makes sense.
There we go for my second one.
Nice.
Not bad. I'll take it.
24
That'll
points
be
restored to
to
Adrian.
24.
And is it safe to assume that you want to hold your action surge for now?
Yes.
Very well, then I believe this concludes your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then, Thea, we move to you. You currently have your bow in hand. Your clear eye is going, and by the way, this currently is, let me check. Yeah, we're in round 19, and clear eye ends round 20. And I cannot hear you, Thea. Typing, noted. Apparently Thea's microphone is being highly uncooperative. So Thea moves a little bit thanks to the plant growth that we're currently in the midst of. So that 10 feet of movement costs 40 feet. So you only wanted to move 1 square? Move 1 square, take a shot with her bow. Okay, so that means you've used 20 feet of movement, and you're targeting the familiar-looking hooded jackal-faced humanoid right there. You have advantage on the shot, sneak attack if you hit. it comes. 23 minus 5 because you're using sharpshooter becomes 20. That's 18. Okay. The jackal turns, sees your arrow, sees that your arrow is coming, and thrusts out its hand, casting shield. And your shot is deflected. There it is. Once I find the correct character sheet and expend the spell slot, that is. And then you're going to move back, Thea. Excellent. You are not able to hide currently, just so you're aware. Excellent. You've used 40 of your 45 feet of movement. You've taken your shot. You could bonus action dash, not dodge, dash, if you so wished. I speak English. I speak the English words well, yes. Sometimes. Oops, where am I going? Does that conclude your turn, Thea? End turn, thank you. Do you want to use the rest of your round to try and finagle your microphone so that we can hear your mellifluous voice? Mellifluous? Melodious? Trying. Noted. Then we move to Varen, who finds himself confronted with a flying alien figure. It is about, so it's basically his head height. And adjacent to Varen. Huh. And this thing has wicked eyes, I remember. Oh, goodness. Varen has disadvantage at this range. Varen is going to trigger an attack of opportunity. That will hit Varen for 8 points, ow, and a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Which I will use my inspiration for advantage.
Good job.
Woo! Well, we'll see if it works. Looking for a 10 or higher. Woohoo! I maintain concentration.
Nice.
So that was 5 feet of movement. So hang on. It started from here. There's the button. And I'm going to basically book it to... Yep, full range, thanks to Landstride. Oh, great. My health bar is not updating. Did you see my health bar change at all?
I'm not even focused on you right now, but let me see.
Hello, hello?
I can hear you, Thea.
Okay.
I see your health bar at 70 out of 150.
Okay. What was that, Thea?
I said, hopefully this time it lasts.
Hopefully. All right.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And Adrian just muted himself. I think on purpose.
That's a joke, Halfthor.
Okay. Alright, so Varen has moved to the south, taking advantage of Landstride. And just using his bonus action, shift Hunter's Mark onto that flying creature. And because this seems like a good time to do this, Varen's going to close his eyes so he can no longer see his target. Because I remember that this guy's eyes do crazy things to my brain. And Feral Senses makes it so I do not have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets I cannot see. And I'm going to take 2 shots on that one guy. So Colossus Slayer if I hit, and Hunter's Mark if I hit, and 1 arrow down, and fire.
And hit.
Adrian, you watch through the wall that you are currently within as the thing sees Varen's shot coming, goes to dodge, and at the last possible moment, the arrow slices through his neck, just the sight of it, not a mortal wound, but just catching it. That is, oh man, maximum damage from Colossus Slayer and 4 from Hunter's Mark for a total of 12 damage plus 12. 24 points of damage in that one shot. Watch that health bar. He's still alive.
Oh.
And Varen has 1 more shot.
I mean, what would be even more Worse than that is pouring lemon juice on that.
Well, let's see what I can do about that. Fire the lemon. Nat 1. The arrow goes wide. No lemon juice. Alright, and Varen is currently blinded because he has voluntarily closed his eyes. Whew.
I can't see. I can't see.
For Varen, he's just kind of like, yeah, that's okay. Ow. Da 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 da. Ooh, excuse me. Just checking. Yeah, okay.
You have tackled your last attack.
One.
I mean, your half laugh.
Wait, what?
I said
What
you
was
have
that?
cackled your. You have cackled your last cack. I mean, laugh.
There's a hideous sound of peeling, scraping metal, a brief glow from the shield, and Nanny Agatha regains 15 hit points.
Wait, she's getting all this from her shield?
Yes, you did figure out last session that it seems to be her shield and sword that are casting spells somehow.
I wonder
Not
if
that
they are magical.
Well, as you wondered that, the blade of force comes flying in at you.
Oh, flying sword.
Eventually.
Oh, horrid.
As it comes lashing in over at your... Oh my goodness, that would be a lot of hit points if it had hit, but it did not hit.
Oh, missed by a hair. Ha ha ha.
Alright, and then Nanny Agatha's turn. There's her turn.
No nails, no nails.
Well, how about a thorny wand? Come on, there we go.
I know every rose has its thorns, but this is ridiculous.
She lashes out with a 23 to hit, which comes very close to your eyeball.
Too close for
Dell is
comfort.
Dell is currently banished, and now the flying fellow, who's very badly wounded.
Oh, Dell.
He's gonna come flying in, and now he cannot use his eyes because Thea is immune, and Varen's eyes are shut.
He is at a disadvantage.
Well, technically no, he's actually at an advantage because Varen cannot see him.
Oh. Well.
As he brings up his longsword. 1, 2, 3.
Swing.
Well, that's a hit, and that's a hit.
Ouch.
10, 5, and 8. Ten, 5, and 8. Okay, my health bar is not updating on my end. Alright, and I'm looking for 3. Varen needs to give 3 Constitution saving throws, looking for a 10 or higher on each one. No advantage. That's a success. That is not. Varen loses concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Nuts.
And probably cries out in pain. At least 3 times. Maybe.
No. Oh.
That, or is just him going, don't worry, I got this one. Who knows what he was saying. Alright. This fellow is going to stand up and jump to here, to where he can see you, Thea. Adrian, as he does this, you notice that the cracks about the keystone artifact instantly start to close. Seems like this guy's getting a little perturbed. Thea, he points at you, and 3 tiny ethereal darts form,
Oh.
and they come flashing in at you. No attacks, no attack roll, no saves. Excuse me.
I duck, dodge, and roll.
I think that's
And
magic
you
missile, which is an instant hit.
Yes, you take 6 points of damage, and you don't get you do not get to uncanny dodge that. By the way.
Nope. It's like magical. You know.
Indeed. Top of the round. Round 20. Thea, on your turn, like the start of your turn, Clear Eye ends. Adrian, it is now your turn, sir.
I dig in my pouch, and I'm exhausted. But I do pull out a. What are these things called? They're called juicy nectars, which removes 1 level of exhaustion, no more than 1 per 24 hours.
Yes.
eat
You
it.
know from something that Varen has said that eating more than 1 is not a good thing.
Yeah. But I eat it anyway.
Alright, so that will remove 1 level of exhaustion, and that does take your action. So are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Noted.
And now I take my action surge.
Aha! Which does give you your teleport ability.
It does.
What would
But
you
I'm
like to do with your
probably
arc?
not going to be able to teleport.
Well, you can always try. What would you like to do with your actions? Your new action, sir.
I'm going to attack Nanny Agatha.
That makes sense.
And am I attacking at normal or at disadvantage?
You are attacking at normal because you have your sword. And as far as I know, your eyes are open.
Yes.
Well then,
And I can
have at it.
Okay. The 1 level of exhaustion gone. And now I attack with Sanguine nonetheless at Nanny Agatha.
Excelente. That's gonna hit for 11 fire damage. Ah! That was 1 hit. Can you get 2 more?
Here's my second hit.
Ow. Yes, you can, for another 11 fire damage.
Yes.
Oof. She's looking kind of rough there.
And using my inspiration point to go for advantage.
Can you stab her a 3rd time?
Let's
That
hope
looks like
so.
a crit to me. That's a crit
Yes!
for 15 damage. Watch that health bar. She's still alive.
Bloodied.
Oh, she's been bloodied for a while.
Whoa.
Oh, anything else for you, sir?
I don't think I have any other bonus actions that I can do.
I don't think so, but you could arcane charge and teleport out if you succeed.
I could, and I'm going to try.
Okay, give me a charisma saving throw. Oof, ow. Recalling that it is quite difficult to get out. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I
had
had it on advantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright, so we'll go with the first result as normal, and that is a 17, and Adrian, you faceplant. On the wall. Your arcane charge fails to carry you through, sir.
Oh well, I tried.
Fortunately, with no bruising or painful effect. Thea. Clear Eye is no longer in effect. However, you do note there's a bag over there. It looks kind of bulgy, like there's something inside it. What would you like to do with your turn, Thea?
I'm gonna use my inspiration, and I'm gonna take a shot at the jackal thing.
Nice. You have advantage on the shot. Sneak attack if you hit. Yeah, shield's not gonna help him on that one. And you did not roll with advantage.
Oh, whoops. My bad. So
Roll it
I'll
one
just
more
roll
time?
this anyway just because I want to see if I get the crit, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, the
Okay.
26 stands for 10 piercing damage and 36 sneak attack for a total of 46 damage. Your shot takes him between the eyes.
Ha!
Ooh.
Boosh! He is shattered into goo.
I don't care what age you're living in. That's gotta hurt.
And Del reappears, standing there kind of
Yay!
dazedly, looking around like, and then the bells.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's still talking like that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, throwing monster. Alright. I'm gonna walk 2 squares over here just because I can.
Okay.
And
You could
not
dash.
that I can.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please go ahead while I get my water.
Yeah, I guess I may as well dash. I don't see it hurting. Oh wait. No. I'm gonna wait here for a moment, actually.
Alrighty.
I will use my
That's-
bonus action to at least remove a... Wait. I don't think I'm gonna do that either. I'm just getting my turn, sorry.
Okie dokie. Noted. Pardon me. Varen, seeing as how this thing is quite determined to get him, I mentioned that this thing is flying at head height. Varen lets his legs collapse, and gravity pulls him flat to the ground. So now Varen is prone. And since gravity moved me, I didn't trigger an attack of opportunity from this flying creature. I was actually researching this for a different question and read that, and I'm like, wait a minute. So now Varen's going to crawl 20 feet away, and I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Hmm?
How tall does the flying creature need to be to make that work?
I said that he was flying at head height.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So Varen crawls that far away, stands back up so that I'm no longer prone. That's pretty much going to use up all of my movement. Varen's eyes are still shut, which means I attack at normal.
Way to shut your eyes.
I don't want that thing to mess with my brain again. That really messed something up. Colossus Slayer if I hit. And I take a shot.
You're the man without fear.
Oh dear. Well, that's a 32 to hit.
Yikes.
2 from Colossus Slayer, 10 from the arrow, 12 total damage. And he had 5 hit points.
Oh man.
Much like the jackal-headed fellow, this guy shatters into goo and slime that goes flying and splatters against the far wall of this inner chrysalis thing. Ah, that's better. Varen's eyes still shut. He turns and takes a shot at the invisible thing that he sensed earlier with his extra attack. No Colossus Slayer. Ow. Getting a 15 to hit. Do I hit? Let's find out. Varen misses. I wonder if
Well,
he
if you
does.
just had one eye open.
There's the button. There we go. This hideous gray toad thing on its hind legs, wrong button, that button, there we go, reappears, standing on the edge of the pool. It's completely unwounded. It waves its hand, and a tiny little bead of purplish gray light comes flying out to land here. I need dexterity saving throws from Thea and Del.
That's Del first.
Wrong.
For some reason I did it backwards.
Okay. And I just need to double check the effects of the spell that's working on Del right now. I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect his saving throws, but I just need to check to make sure. I meant to do that earlier, and I forgot to. Yeah, does not affect his saving throws. So the 12 is Del?
Yes.
Noted. Okay. Doop-a-dip. Spell save is... There it is. Del fails, and Thea succeeds. So Thea, thanks to evasion, you're going to take no damage from this. Del, on the other hand, is going to take full damage. Whenever it rolls. There it goes. I'm sorry, what was that? As he casts Fireball.
Oh, no.
24 points of damage to Del, 0 to Thea.
Oof.
Ouch. But he barely notices.
That's like a
butterfly flying around in his imagination.
I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Hold on. What was that for Del?
I said, ouch, but he barely notices because he's looking at a butterfly flying around in his imagination.
It's colorful, like red and yellow and white. And searing pain. And Adrian, what was it you... Sorry. What was that you were saying, Adrian?
I was saying something a little more simple, like, ooh, ouch, that's gonna hurt.
Indeed. And Adrian, you watch as the flames strike the outer surface of the cube that you're in and just roll over it with no transference of heat or fire or nothing.
Yeah. Kind of glad I'm in this little box. But then I really hate that I'm in this box.
This will be cast. The daggers... Wait. So, what?
Wait, what?
See what's in the box. As he was saying, I'd switch places with him, but I didn't mean to interrupt. So that's the bad.
Oh, gotcha. Adrian, the daggers that are spinning around and around and around right next to you, they disappear. And then they reappear all around you.
Of course they do.
So, at the start of your turn, you'll be taking 21 points of slashing damage. Wrong button.
Did you say 11 or 21?
21. At the start of your turn.
Huh. Good thing I healed up.
No kidding. Excuse me. And then... I gotta check something, actually. How long does this spell last? Ouch.
Up to 1 minute.
You are correct, but I was actually referring to a different spell.
Oh.
And the thing is, I don't remember exactly when this particular spell was cast. So I'm going to say it's going to do one more attack on you, Adrian. The tiny little blade. Okay. That's right there, right? The sword-shaped plane of force. It's going to take one more attack at you. Eventually. There it goes. Getting another 23 to hit for 27, but missing.
Yeah, I actually block it with my sword this time.
And it discorporates against your shield as the spell ends. Because I don't remember exactly when it was cast.
Well, Nanny Agatha, looks like your spells are starting to wither. Just like your life force.
I am not done yet, lad.
Mm.
And she lashes out with the thorny wand again, getting a critical hit.
That's 16. I let my guard down just a little bit, but it's well worth it.
You're so close, sir. The lights are pretty as the fire starts to clear from your vision.
uh,
As a reminder, you cannot cast spells, you cannot communicate, and you cannot activate magic items.
I walk. Because
20 feet. Okay. That takes up 40 feet of your movement, which I think you had Fleetfoot on you, yeah?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay. You're just kind of standing there with your staff just kind of limply dangling from your fingers and your shield on the other arm. You're just kind of going, "Hello, Blackbird." Top of the round. Adrian. It is your turn, sir.
Alright. So, I'm at 47 now because of those daggers that attacked me.
Yep. And that critical hit.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I say, Agatha, we've had some pretty good rounds, and you always seem to run away just before I defeat you. You may have captured me and kept me from getting away because of this block. But one thing you seem to have forgotten. You've also trapped me along with you in this box. Attack from my sanguine nonetheless.
Oops, wrong button. That hits for 7 damage. She's still alive.
She better not be a minor illusion.
She grins a blood-soaked and smoke-filled, toothy grin at you, mocking. Pardon me.
Oh, no.
13. She catches it on her shield. You're both breathing pretty heavily in there, getting a little ragged.
I think this is it. For you, Agatha.
18 is a glancing blow for half damage. She slams against the back wall. Blood sprays out behind her as she slips slowly to the ground, still cackling limply, choking on blood. And Adrian, you are still standing in a cloud of daggers, just so you know.
Yeah. I know.
The spell's still running?
Oh yeah, it's gonna run on for like another 8 hours or something. Looks as if I'll let you have the last laugh.
You want to move anywhere, sir?
Yeah, I want to move out of the cloud of daggers.
That makes sense. Got anything else in the tank, sir?
Well, I'm gonna use my action surge.
Oh yeah, that's right. You regained all of them.
Yes, I did from that marble. So I'll use my last action surge and then use my Sanguine's special ability. Get
Nice.
half my health points. So what's half of 156? That's gonna be
78.
78. Okay, great. I can't do big, heavy math in my head right now when I'm tired.
And very, very bloodied.
Plus 78.
So it should take
I'm
you all the way
back
up to 125.
125.
I bet that feels good. And you get Arcane Charge.
All right.
You want to try and teleport out?
I want to try and teleport out,
Give me a
but I
charisma
don't think
saving
I
throw.
can. Here we go.
Charisma saving throw at normal. No. You just bump up against the wall. You're just kind of like, come on.
At least the old hag is gone. Yeah.
But she still has her head.
Is that it for your turn, sir?
That's all I can do.
Thea, your mind still filled with the idea of taking off her head. There is also this gray toadish thing that just tried to burn you and Dell. Well, tried on you, succeeded on Dell.
Yes, I will.
But I will, you, go ahead.
I'll use my action to take another clear berry.
Noted.
And a bonus action dash to here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Noted. Alright. Alright, in that case, we go to Varen's turn. I think that was it for your turn, yes, Thea?
Yes.
Okay. Having heard all the fire, Varen's gonna open his eyes and like, what just happened? Why is there so much? What? Oh, okay. Well, let's just see how this goes.
Yep.
Except this thing is no longer wounded. So Varen's going to use a Hunter's Mark scroll to cast Hunter's Mark again. Alright, you great ugly toad thing. Let's see what you're made of. And right about then, Varen goes, wait, she's dead? When did that happen? Alright, so 17 is a glancing blow. So it does still hit. Half damage. Excuse me. So that's going to be a total of 8 points of damage. And if I hit it again, I get Colossus Slayer. Because, you know, that's nice. So, Colossus Slayer. Oh, longbow. Arrow away! 15's gonna miss, though. And then Varen's going to book it. R2E to there. It is now the Toad Thing's turn. And the wound that Varen just dealt it closes.
Well, that's not fair.
Varen's just like, oh, that's really quite annoying. And then it vanishes.
Wait.
All right. Adrian, the daggers disappear.
Oh, good. Don't think I can stand another couple more rounds of those things.
Sorry, my Dungeon Master screen is thinking again.
Uh-oh, that's never good.
Which, I'm actually kind of curious, which is better? The Dungeon Master screen to be thinking, or the Dungeon Master?
Dungeon Master is sitting there thinking. That's probably better.
Okay, fair enough. Adrian, the sword in Nanny Agatha's limp hand shivers, resonates, and with a metallic, thunderous peal, you feel a wave of energy crash out of it, slamming into Nanny Agatha's body. And she stands up to her feet.
No.
1 second.
What?
Not only does she stand up, all the wounds on her body close.
I just killed you.
I'm sorry, lad. What was that about? A last laugh?
Huh. Oh. I'm guessing this is going to be a really, really fun day for me. I get to kill you twice.
As she
Told you
lashes
to take
at
her head
you
off.
with a thorny
Sorry.
wand, getting a 25 to hit. Would you like to cast shield?
Yes, I'm casting shield.
And you can give me an Arcana check while I quickly add her back into the tracker. You have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what just happened.
Other than something magical.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Dell, it is your turn.
Is Dill still kind of off in La La Land?
Oh, yeah. Intelligence and charisma both are at, I believe, 1.
I keep walking.
Just kind of
Don't
like
know.
la 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 la. Top of the round, Adrian. It is your turn.
Switching my sword to force.
Noted. The Thunderlord is upset.
Oh, very upset. Come on,
Force.
turn my shield off.
There you go.
And then I go in and attack her.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, that'll hit for 9. Oosh. The transparent blade slamming into her shoulder. Nope. She catches it centered on her shield. Nope. She still ducks it behind her shield.
Hmm.
Tackling
And
badly at you.
then I
Moving to
move
there.
over here.
Noted. Thea, you've taken a clear eye, which should be good for you. Ate it in round, what was it, 21? 20? Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
You ate it in
By the
round
way-
21, so it would end round 31. What was that?
By the way, did Thea happen to notice any other creatures near her as she walked around this thing?
None.
Okay.
Thank you for asking, because you do have blind sense.
I'm going to use my interaction to draw out my augmenter and cast Misty Step.
Noted.
Do I have enough? Oh, let me double check. I think I still have enough charges for one more, but let me double check.
Very well.
Are you in here somewhere? Yeah, I got enough charges.
All right.
Charisma save?
Charisma saving throw, please, and thank you.
Let me in there! Nope.
You faceplant. He's just like, let me in! And then the Agatha calls out,
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me in! Let me in!
take an inspiration point, Adrian.
Yes!
Take a couple of deep breaths and I'm gonna try to blow real hard on the wall.
You still have your action, but you do get an inspiration point.
Wait, hold on. I need to check something. I'm not
I'm
sure if I
holding
do have
on.
my action.
Because you said you were going to interaction, pull out saying Augmentor. Bonus action, cast the spell, or at least try to.
Is it a bonus
yeah.
action for Misty Step? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Okay, that's what I was trying to check. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will draw an arrow and I will prepare to shoot in case the stupid monster comes back.
Ah, ready to action. Noted. All right. In which case,
move.
oh, sorry.
Here.
Okay, you still sense nothing. It is Varen's turn, and Varen looks over at Euthia and says, "Hold on, let me see if I can show you where he is." And because of feral senses, I know where he's standing because he's not hidden from me, and I do not get disadvantage on the attack.
Oh.
I'm sorry? Well, 30 will hit, 9 from the arrow and 1 from Hunter's Mark, which means Constitution saving throw. That one. Looking for a 10 or higher. Ugh. Well, it remains invisible, but takes 10 points of damage total. And you see the arrow, Thea, strike something in this square.
I would love
Slayer if I hit. Sorry?
I would love to shoot it. I realized since I used an interaction to draw out my augmenter,
Oh, you would okay, so technically speaking, in order to actually ready an action and to shoot with your longbow, you would have to drop your sword.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, as I realized earlier.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Yes, I'll do it. I'll drop my sword.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, hang on. Uno momento. Oh, and that 32 is going to hit the invisible creature. There we go. I just put a token on the map to indicate where you dropped Augmentor. Okay, so it was wounded, so it gets Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark both, and that's a total of 12 from Colossus Slayer and 7 from Colossus Slayer, 5 from Hunter's Mark, and 11 from Varen's arrow. So that's a total of 23 damage.
And that would be enough of an indicator to trigger Thea's.
No, you have to see your target, because that you did say when it appears, right? So hang on 1 second. 2, 3. Okay, I'm looking for a 12 or higher from its Constitution saving throw. If it appears, then that would trigger your attack of opportunity. And it suddenly appears. That would trigger your attack of opportunity. And you have advantage from Clear Eye. So sneak attack if you hit. $30 minus 5 is 25 to hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. The arrow slams heavily into the body of this thing, and the acid spreads across it, seemingly not quite as effective as you would have expected it to be. Good hit, solid blow, just not quite effective. Alright, so that was Varen's action. Still has his bonus action. My goodness, that thing is ugly. And if I remember correctly, he makes fire. Varen's gonna go all the way to here. Right. The Toad's turn. Hang on 1 second. Why are you in the wrong spot? Oh, that's why. Okay. So first things first, the toad regains some hit points. And then it turns and looks at the two of you over there. And another bead of purple-gray smoky flame comes sprouting from its eye? I need dexterity saving throws from Thea and Del. That first dexterity save, the nat 1, is that from Del?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's from Thea. Alright, so Thea, that is a fail. That's a fail for Del as well. So Thea, you're going to take half damage, Del's going to take full. Alright, Thea. You're going to take 11 points of damage from that. Del's looking a little messed up. And this thing comes hopping and running along the rim of this salty, briny, pool-filled thing. Right.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
I realized I forgot about Del's staff automatically healing him on each round.
Oh, that would probably be helpful to remember. Especially right now, on his turn. Alright, so... give me a second. Oops. Goodness. Adrian, the sword gives another painful ringing sound in Nanny Agatha's hand as she smirks at you and says,
This has been such a lovely party, but I'm afraid it's time to go.
No.
A doorway opens behind her and then closes around her. And she teleports out, right next to the Keystone artifact.
Oh, coward.
Alright. And then... Come on.
Why don't you bring down the rest of the barrier and face me like a real warrior?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you through the walls.
She's going to, interaction, put away the sword, reach out, and take the artifact in hand.
No.
There we go. Alright, it is now Del's turn. So Del does get to regain some hit points because he has not taken necrotic damage. Ouch. I believe it's 10. Yes, Thea?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Anything for Del? He can make attacks. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting away, so I may as well take a swing over here.
Alrighty.
D20 plus proficiency in strength mod, if I remember correctly.
Correct. Ooh. Del spins in a circle, apparently chasing that butterfly that's in his imagination. Just whee! Alright. Excuse me. Top of
Gonna
the
move over
round.
here.
Oh, yes, of course. Top of the round. Adrian, you're in the cage, sir.
Yeah, I know, and I still can't get out.
Do you got anything at all you can do?
I can try to use my inspiration point to roll at advantage on a charisma saving throw.
True. Do you have any means of trying to teleport out, though?
No, I don't.
Hmm.
I'm looking at some of my other things that I have in here, and I don't have anything that can help me out.
She's so close. She's so close.
I can take another marble.
Yes.
The problem is I'll have to have one level of exhaustion because I can't take another juicy nectar within or after 24 hours are gone and passed.
Correct.
So I'll have to do everything with one level of exhaustion.
Correct. You can do that.
Yeah. For now, I plan on taking another marble pearl.
All right. Taking a level of exhaustion, but regaining second wind and action surge. All uses thereof. Oh.
And one level of exhaustion. So that basically means if I try to do any attack at normal, it's going to be made at disadvantage.
No, this is only for ability checks, not for attack rolls or saving throws.
Oh, only for ability checks. Okay, good to know.
I mean, it does show up right there on your little exhaustion level tracker thingy. Disadvantage on ability checks. In tiny, tiny font.
Oh, wait, I read it right there.
Anything else for you, sir? That was your action.
That was my action. And since I have my action surge, I can now try for
Arcane charge.
Arcane charge.
Yes, you can.
All right, here we go. Action surge.
Okay. And a charisma saving throw. If you have an inspiration point, you can do it at advantage.
Inspiration point being used. Gonna roll at advantage. Charisma saving roll. Oh, come on.
Okay, hang on one second. Okay, Adrian. Give me... Sorry, give me a second. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oops. What?
That was so strange. You've felt before the concepts of someone bumping your elbow in a crowd as you're moving through, probably like, especially when you're carrying like a bucket of water.
Yeah.
You just had a sensation like that, like someone just jostled you.
Yeah.
And are you there, sir? He briefly dropped out, it seems. Thea, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Adrian seems to have fallen out of the chat. Gonna reconnect. Ah, there you are, sir.
Yeah. My screen went black for a bit, and I'm like, oh wait, I have to close my laptop screen and then open it back up again.
Noted. Adrian, I have a question for you. Where would you have been trying to teleport to? You have a maximum of 30-foot teleport range.
Yes.
Were you thinking of using all 30 feet of it?
Honestly, I was just planning on using about 15 or 20 feet to just get out of it.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
Okay.
You know you failed. And I've got an echo. And yet...
What?
you know you... So, you attempt to teleport, and you feel the barrier stopping you. And just at the edges of your perception, it felt like someone jostled your arm, bumped you just a little bit, and you're standing outside the cage.
How exactly is this happening?
You have no idea.
No, I don't.
Do you hear Adrian?
I hear Adrian. Thea, do you hear Adrian?
I do not.
Okay, Thea, please hit the reconnect button. And I hear booming sounds.
Oh. Yeah, that's fireworks off in the distance.
Oh, I was curious. Adrian, that was your action, and your action surge, you used it to teleport, but you still have your actual action to use and all of your movement. And no idea what just happened.
Getting the heck out of the way of that stupid block. That's for sure.
Now, you can't go that far.
I can't go that far?
You're in plant growth, sir.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
No worries. 1 square costs you 20 feet of movement. So moving to that square right there costs you 20 feet out of your, what is it, 40? There you go. So yeah, that's the total of your movement.
About that.
You still have your action.
Oh, come on. No, that's not it. Come on.
Thea, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, can you hear Adrian okay? That's...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I rolled
Why are
at
you-
disadvantage.
Yeah, we're still going to go with the first result as normal, which is going to miss. But Adrian, you're no longer contained in the tiny box!
Yeah,
How about that?
that looks great.
And you have no idea how you got out.
No.
Thea, it is your turn.
Okay, you said Nanny Agatha just grabbed the
She sheathed her sword. She has the keystone artifact in hand.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my bow. Move here and here. I'm gonna use my interaction to pick up Augmenter. I'm gonna Misty
Okay.
Step here.
How many charges do you have left in that sword?
1. Or, well, 2.
So that was the last of your charges?
No, I'm 3/4 of the way through it. There we go.
Okay, I think I understood.
I'm not sure if I could do this or how this would work, but what I think I want to do is I want to try and swipe the artifact from her.
Dropped interaction, bonus action. So you're gonna try and basically you're using your action to try and grab it from her.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have this be a grapple contest between the two of you. Okay? Which, it's been a while since we did a grapple contest, so let me find the page.
I just had that.
And contest, grappling. Alright. Pardon me. I need from you, Thea, and a strength athletics check. Contested by Nanny Agatha's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Oh, this seems bad. Well, it's not so bad.
Let's see it. And it should be at normal for you, Thea.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for advantage.
Ah, fair. You get a 29 versus Nanny Agatha's 8. You snatch the keystone artifact out of her hands, as though she wasn't even grasping it. And that leaves you right next to her, unless... actually, I think you used all your movement.
I think I technically have 5 feet.
Hang on. How did you move around, Del?
I moved 2 squares. 1, 2.
So you would have moved through Del's space?
one. Dang it. Like that.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so 20, 40, teleport 30. Yeah, 25, excuse me. And your movement speed currently is 45. So yeah, you have 5 feet of movement left. Thank you.
I don't think it's going to do a whole lot, but I want to be a little bit further away from the other guy.
Okay, fair enough. The water is... it's not proper water. It's thick, viscous, salty. And as you glance down into it, give me a nature check at normal. There's little bits of fleshy-like stuff floating in the water. Just lots of it, but you're not sure what it is. And we move to Varen's turn, because I believe that was all you had.
Yep, that's all you had. Except for yelling, "Get her off me! Get her off me! Get her off me!"
Varen's going to move to here and target that toad thing, because man, that thing's a threat. Colossus Slayer, if I hit, Hunter's Mark is on. Fire! That'll hit. As I quickly double check the armor class. Yes, that'll hit. Okay. That's 3 from Colossus Slayer and 1 from Hunter's Mark, for a total of 12 points of damage. Alright, Colossus Slayer off. Arrow spent. That will also hit. 2 from Hunter's Mark, 6 from the arrow, for a total of 8. I'm down to my last regular arrow. I literally, it's my literal last arrow. Unless I can convince Thea to, make some arrows at some point soon.
You can always take some of my quivers. I'm not using them.
True, but I'm awfully busy over here. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to expand a spell and read it. Because I just gotta check something real quick. Eventually it'll expand, I think, maybe, possibly. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna have to go back to my book. Because the screen is rude. Yes, I blame the screen. Here it is, okay. Okay. Varen's going to use his bonus action to cast a new spell. Actually, you know what? Shh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend the spell slot, and Hunter's Mark goes away. Eventually. Slowly but surely. Maybe. Come on. My Dungeon Master screen does not want to think properly.
Oh.
I'm just going to leave it be. Leave it be. Hey, now it's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first things first, it regains some hit points. Hissing and bubbling. Okay, and then this button. Come on, this button. There we go. Sure, let's try that. That's not gonna work. Rat. goes boom. And then Adrian, excuse me.
Yes.
Where is it? Okay. You see without seeing, thanks to the Bad-Eye Berry. And you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that something just leaped. Right here. Oop, I'm on the wrong layer. Right here.
Something?
There is something standing there, invisible.
Huh.
Your blind sight tells you it's there. Right, so that was his turn. All right. Come on, advance. Nope. Yes. Okay. Da, 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 da. Does this work? Oh man. Sorry, give me 1 second. Thea, I'm going to need. Here it is. Thea, I need a wisdom saving throw from you with add advantage.
Uh-oh.
For a brief second there, it felt like something almost took control of your mind. And at the last possible moment, you resisted.
Nope, 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 nope. Too scary.
Valid. Okay, how about this one? Once I find it. As something apparently just tried to dominate you and apparently didn't quite make it. Alright, and now I need from you a wisdom saving throw at normal.
Uh-oh. Is this against being charmed or anything?
It is not against being charmed.
Okay. Let me just, Just his efficiency. Okay.
Ugh. Wisdom save at normal. That's not a success. That's sorry. That is not a success. Thea, you are suddenly paralyzed as the horrible ringing metallic noise of the sword seems to seize your brain and lock your muscles into place. You are now paralyzed. Okay. Now it's the Nanny Agatha's turn. She smirks at you, takes Thea, you're paralyzed. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're paralyzed. She smirks at you, reaches out, takes the keystone artifact back from you, and kicks open a trap door in the bottom of this pool, and as the water starts rushing out, she steps into it. So give me 1 second while I position her elsewhere. Come on over, come on over, come on over. Adrian, you watch as she plunges into this strange, gooey-like liquid. Del, you regained hit points, and it is your turn. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to check something real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just eating something, so I might mute myself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. That did not work out the way I wanted it to.
It was a really good plan. Alright, so Del, did Del regain hit points?
He did.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of stand protectively over top of Thea's bow, and I'm just gonna take a swing at this.
Dell has no idea that anything's there. Just so you know.
Oh.
Adrian knows something's there because Adrian has blind sight, thanks to the bad eye berry.
Yeah, okay.
But Dell definitely can stand over the bow and be like, I keep this egg safe for my lady chicken.
Yeah, I can't pick it up and protect it, basically.
That's fair. Anything else for Dell?
Nope.
Okay. Then top of the round, Adrian. Thea just stole the keystone artifact from Nanny Agatha, and then the sword seems to have paralyzed her somehow. And Nanny Agatha just dropped into a trap door in the middle of this pool.
Yeah, and now I don't know where she is.
Well, down the hole, I would imagine.
Well,
You
yeah,
go
I
after
mean,
her?
I can't see her, but I want to go after her.
All right, then you can do so.
But of course, I wanted to use a cantrip on whatever this entity is that I'm sensing.
Okay. What would you like to use?
Chill touch.
Oh, all right. You attack at normal because you have goodness, my tongue. You have the bad eye berry giving you blind sight. You may fire when ready.
Inspiration point for you.
Yes! You've been working so hard.
Yeah, because when I realized when I wanted to use chill touch, I didn't realize that it's already upgraded because I'm at such a high level. I'm like, oh man, I should have used this on Agatha a long time ago.
Let's see it. Oh, I hope that hits. That does not hit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Isn't that the first time I've tried using this thing?
I think so. It barely misses Dell.
You know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action and swing at it with my sword.
You
But
can
I'm
do.
going to move up.
Adrian. Real quick,
Yeah,
before you move, may I make a point? You can
Point?
use your bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat in order to get after Nanny Agatha.
You know what? You're right.
Your tactical sense would inform you that she is currently the greater threat. You can try
Yes,
and leave
yes.
whatever this thing is to Varen. And
All
or
right.
if Thea comes back to consciousness.
Yeah, no. You know, I originally had a plan until Nanny Agatha used her little trap door to go down below. So what I was originally going to do was do a scorching ray so that I can hit whatever that stupid entity was and then use the other two on her.
And it's probably a really good thing that you currently have your blade set to force instead of fire as you're about to go underwater, though.
But it's magical flame.
It doesn't matter when you go underwater. All
I
right,
thought you said
Adrian.
it was magical flame. It can still flame even though it's underwater.
Yes, it can still flame, but its damage would be reduced against fully submerged targets.
True. So, well, at least I have it on force anyway.
That's what I was saying. Do you want to cast Expeditious Retreat and go after Nanny Agatha?
Yeah.
Okay. I will mark you as concentrating. Please expend the spell slot.
All right.
Adrian, you leap over the barrier into this briny, thick liquid that seems to have once been water, and you instantly recognize these fleshy bits that are flooding the pool. They're bits of brain matter.
Okay.
That cost you 15 feet of movement. I'm going to move you here for a second. Just give me 1 second, sir.
Go for it.
Okay. You plunge into the darkling depths. Okay. I'm going to move everyone to here. So I don't see your health bar. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, that did not work. Alright, so you drop down. You use 15 feet of movement out of your 40. You're currently holding your breath, I presume?
Yeah.
Okay. For you, Adrian, I'm going to ask that you now go to page something or other about underwater combat. I will find it for you. Uno momento. Here it is, page 198 in your player's handbook. You are swimming, which means you're going to move at half your speed. So one square is going to be page 198.
Oh, 198.
Yes. To move one square will cost you double the movement. So kind of like difficult terrain.
Kind of like difficult terrain. Got it.
And you currently have 25 feet of movement left without dashing.
Okay.
Down at the bottom of this otherworldly dark area, you can see something resting on the ground. It looks like a big bottle. It's got a kind of a cloudy fluid inside it that what looks like a bubble with tendrils descending from it, kind of bobbing up and down. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Adrian, you recognize this. You've heard of these. I think you've even seen one once before. It's a potion that lets you breathe underwater.
Oh, well, I definitely want to breathe underwater.
You use your action to cast a cantrip, so you won't be able to drink it unless you use an action surge.
Well, I do have an action surge, but I'm kind of saving that for when I get up near Agatha.
Okay.
And I use an interaction to at least pick it up.
Okay. With what hand? Because you got a shield on one hand and a sword in the other.
Oh, sorry. I drop my sword and pick up the bottle.
All right. You can still. Let's see. You can still have the ability to move 2 squares and dash. So I'm going to say the 2 squares is going to be spent just by swimming to the bottom of this this pool. Did you want to dash? Or you can now move another few feet. That's 10.
Well, hang
What's
on.
going on
Wait.
with your...
I have no idea. It's not clicking to the square.
There we go. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
So that was 10.
That was 10 feet of movement.
Now it's not letting me go forward at all.
Oh, I know why. Sorry, I know why. Hang on.
Oh.
That was 10 feet. 20. And you can see Nanny Agatha through the water, swimming away.
Yep.
You can move 2 more squares, and whoever's eating, please mute.
Eating?
I hear crunching like chips.
That
All right,
would
so
be-
Adrian. Oh, noted. Adrian, you used your action to cast a cantrip, and bonus action to expeditious retreat and move a lot. You used your interaction to pick up the bottle and leave your sword behind. Anything else for you, sir?
That will end my turn.
Noted. All right, we move now to Thea. Thea, you are currently under the effect of Hold Monster. You are paralyzed for the duration of the spell. At the end of each of your turns, you get to make a Wisdom saving throw. And I'm going to move us now to everyone else, basically. So, Thea, would you like to end your turn and give me a Wisdom saving throw? Thea?
Can I use my bonus action or action to make a wisdom saving throw now?
No, you may not. You are paralyzed. You're just standing there going,
Seems worth asking.
It was worth asking, I suppose, but no banana oil. What you got, Thea?
Just saying. Sorry. Okay, I guess there isn't anything I can do besides make a wisdom saving throw.
Pretty much. Sorry. Not enough. You remain paralyzed. Sorry, Thea. Varen's turn. Right, might help if I were on the right layer. Varen's going to... Aha! I sense it! I know where it is! Varen's going to shoot at it. And Varen's action earlier was to... Or bonus action. Bonus action earlier was to cast Swift Quiver rather than Hunter's Mark. So no more Hunter's Mark damage. Creature is wounded. So Varen is now going to make 4 attacks. And expend 0 arrows. Colossus Slayer if I hit. Attack 1. Nat 1. That's a miss. That's encouraging. Attack 2. That'll hit for 15 damage. And a Constitution saving throw from the monster. I'm looking for a 10 or higher. Oh goodness. Ouch. It maintains concentration and is not rendered visible. So that was 2 attacks, 3rd attack. Oh, ignore that 8. Take Colossal Slayer off. Well, that's a nat 1, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Final attack. Come on. Okay, that'll hit. For another 7 damage. And a Constitution saving throw, and then Varen's is going to move. 20. Okay, it remains invisible. So noted. Alright, the creature's going to turn visible. Wait, no, it's not. It's going to turn. Yes, it is actually going to turn visible, and it's going to try and cast a spell at Varen. Because Varen just hurt it a little bit. Just a little. I did say regained hit points earlier, didn't I? I think I did. There's a howling vortex of screaming, transparent ethereal creatures springing forth from its belly button at Varen. And Varen has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. Let's see if Steel will help him out. Steel Will helps him out, and Varen is not frightened. Okie dokie. We move now to where Adrian and Nanny Agatha are in a swimming contest. Where is it? There it is. Adrian, you're swimming after her. Please give me a... Let me see here. Excuse me. How long have you been waiting to do that?
I actually just came up with that.
Okay. Please give me a wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on it.
Do I? I thought I had disadvantage because of my one level of exhaust. Oh, that's abilities checks. Never mind.
There you go. Anytime.
Advantage, wisdom saving.
Indeed.
Probably going to get a small roll.
Okay. That is not a success. Adrian, you are dominated.
What exactly does that mean?
It means... Wait,
Am
did
I
I say...
choking?
Yeah. You are not choking.
Okay.
Action to cast. Da-da-da-da-da-da. An alien thought comes into your mind.
Take me to your leader.
Hang on 1 second. Ouch. Adrian, you receive an instruction that you must obey. Or sorry, that you must do your best to obey. Okay? You are told, do not swallow the contents of that bottle.
Why not?
That is all you receive, and you must do your best to obey it as you are dominated. Let's see. Other than that, you're still you're still free to do what you wish. Okay?
Okay.
And whoops, wrong character sheet. Nope, I don't want to do that. Go away. Do I have any other? Okay. And now, where is it? Yeah, this one. Casting at 4th level. Adrian, I'm gonna need from you, uno momento. Cast at 4th level, please. Thank you. A Constitution saving throw, and that DC is incorrect, so ignore that DC.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes, please and thank you. You can use your inspiration point for advantage if you have one.
I don't have one.
Oh, drat. Okay, you're going to take half the damage, because that is a success by a lot. Oops, wrong button.
Awesome.
So you're only going to take 10 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw at advantage to maintain concentration.
Okay. So 15 there.
You maintain concentration on Expeditious Retreat.
Nice.
And now I need from you a Wisdom saving throw. Yes, Wisdom saving throw. Please and thank you. Nope, you remain dominated. Nanny Agatha glances back at you, sticks her tongue out. She still has the gem. And with utterly unreal speed, just into the darkness. Del, we move to your turn. You're going to regain some hit points. There's an ugly thing right in front of you.
Alright.
And Adrian types furiously while Isaac get a drink. I'm starting to lose confidence. Like maybe going after Nanny Agatha was a bad idea. Probably. Alright, Del, you move to there. Anything else, Freezer?
I cannot click on it, but I'm taking the bow with me.
Okay, noted. The hilarious thing is, I saw the bow, and I thought it was just like a line or something on my screen, so I was trying to wipe it off. I'm like, why would it come off? And then you said that, I'm like, right! What you got, Del?
Uses action, just keep going.
He's gonna dodge. Or dash. He's gonna dash.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't think about something. Hold on, just a second.
Okay. I'm waiting.
I went there. That would have been 20. So he actually does have another 20 feet of movement. That's 5 and 15.
25, yeah.
Okay, yes, I'll use my action to disengage. I don't need to dash.
Correct. Because you're no longer in the area of plant growth.
Like,
You slosh into the water.
Usually here.
What now?
I'm like, this thing is usually here.
You're just like trying to put the. You're just like, where this puzzle piece goes in this slot. You're just like trying to put the bow in to Thea's quiver, and you're just whacking her in the head. Anything else for you, Del?
No, it's just kind of like, thing that you have. Almost like little kids when it's just like, you want this, right? Or just, they're just kind of like walking around bringing stuff.
Right. Adrian, I have a
Don't
question
really know
for
what
you,
to do
sir.
with it.
Noted.
What?
I'm trying to talk to Adrian.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else for you, Del? For Del?
No, that's pretty much all Dale's doing.
Okay. Adrian, I have a question for you. What is your Constitution modifier, please?
Constitution modifier.
Please, thank you. Because we're about to go to your turn. And you being underwater brings up a question. How long can you hold your breath?
I'm still trying to find that on my page.
Your Constitution modifier?
Yeah.
It should be the number that goes through the Constitution score on the left-hand side of your character sheet.
Constitution.
You can hold
The
your
modifier?
breath. Yes.
Is it the smaller number or the larger number?
Should be the smaller number. I believe it's a +1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Pardon me. Oh yes, okay. Your Constitution modifier is 1. You can hold your breath a number of minutes equal to 1 + 1. Your Constitution modifier. So you can hold your breath for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's 20 rounds.
Yeah.
For now, you don't think about drinking the potion, but you could stow it and get your sword back to your hand. Or you could bonus action dash. And let's move over to your side of the screen. You saw which way Nanny Agatha went, and you were not told not to attack her.
No.
Just not to swallow the contents of the bottle.
I'll hold on to it. Bonus action, bring my sword to my hand.
And you went underwater in round 24, I believe.
Yes.
So you can hold your breath until round 44.
Okay. And so,
Bonus action summoning the sword back to your hand.
And so this terrain here is like...
It's like difficult terrain, but technically it's not difficult terrain. What it is just water. You move through it in this, unless you have a swimming speed, you move through it in a way that you do difficult terrain. If there is something that causes the water itself to become difficult terrain, then you move through it in the, like for example, the way you would plant growth. For now, it looks like you've got a free and clear passage. So 1 square costs you double the movement. So if you move 1 square, it costs you 10 feet.
40. So that's my normal speed range is the 40.
Mm-hmm.
Then with expeditious retreat, but
You
I
bonus
already
action.
used bonus action, so
Indeed.
I'm just gonna dash.
Makes sense.
10, 20, 30, 40.
You okay? It sounds like you're in pain or something.
No, I'm getting into character.
Oh, right, because you're holding your breath.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, I believe that's it for your turn, unless you want to action surge.
Would I still get more movement after an action surge?
I mean, you get 30-foot teleport,
That's
but
true.
you would not get more movement than that.
Gosh, that's such a hard decision. Action surge it is.
Nice. And arcane charge to teleport.
Yep. Now that I can teleport.
I wanted to make this a memorable fight for you, sir.
I teleport literally on the other side of Nanny Agatha, and I appear right in front of her.
Alright. Now what do you want to do with your new action? Oh, stab at her. That makes sense. Oh, goodness, that hits for 12. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, and if I can make a telepathical, connection with her, I'd say, I'm not finished with you yet.
Do you have an ability that gives you telepathy?
No.
Then no, you cannot.
But
I
I wish
think
I
she
could.
got the message. That'll hit for another 6 force damage. Really good thing that you chose force when you did.
Yeah.
Right, and that hits. Alright, and the final attack also hits for another 12. Ow! Goodness gracious me! Alright. I think that was it for your turn there, sir. And what a turn! Come on, buttons,
Yep,
work with me
that's
here.
pretty much it.
Noted. Thea, well, you're back to your turn. You're paralyzed and can do nothing. Would you like to use your end of your turn and give me a wisdom saving throw? No. You remain paralyzed. I'm sorry to say. Alright. Thea is just standing there going, in which case we move now to Varen, who sees this creature coming at him. Fortunately, fully focused on himself rather than Del or Thea, especially Thea, who's currently paralyzed. That's not good. First shot, I'm going to use my inspiration point with advantage. And I'm going to try Sharpshooter. Let's see if this works. Colossus Slayer if I hit. 23 minus 5 is 18 and hits. It did not add my Sharpshooter. Oh, because I forgot to hit the button to add Sharpshooter. That makes sense. That's my fault. Alright, so that's 3 from Colossus Slayer, plus 10 for Sharpshooter, plus 12 for the arrow. 13 and 12 is 25 points of damage on the first shot. And Varen has 3 more shots, but no more advantage. There we go. No more Colossus Slayer. So, shot number 2. That'll hit for another 6. And then Swift Quiver bonus action. Attack 2 times. Both are going to hit. 1 for 9 and 1 for 13. All 4 shots hit. Ay, 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 that hurts. Okay. And then just to make things annoying for this big fellow, Varen's going to move down here. Speaking of the big fellow, it is now his turn. He regained some hit points. Alright. And he's going to try that again. Because he has 1 more casting. Alright, I need a wisdom saving throw from Del. And 1 from Varen. As again, that horrific vortex of howling, terrified creatures comes spiraling out of its bulging maw. Wisdom saving throw from Del, please. As it casts Fear. Steel Will gives Varen advantage. Thea, are you there?
Yep.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Del, please. At normal. Anytime. Del, you are now frightened. You don't understand what's happening. You're just suddenly very, very scared.
Anyway.
With a nat 1. Oh no. Del, you must drop whatever is you are holding, which in this case would be your Staff of Healing. While frightened, you must take the dash action and move away from the caster by the safest available route on each of your turns until there's nowhere else to hide. And
He's afraid of the butterfly.
he's very scared of that punch. And so long as you can see the creature, you cannot make wisdom saving throw to try and escape it. Okay? So Del, you are frightened, you drop the Staff of Healing. Which, unfortunately for you, means no more plus 10 at the start of every one of your turns. Frightened you are, young Del. Yeah, it's gonna go to... Come on. There. Right. Excuse me. And now we go back to the underwater dancing duo. This one. There we go. Alrighty. What's it got left? What's it got left? What's it got left? Not much. This is going to hurt. Are you ready, Adrian? Indeed. I'll take that as a yes. I didn't mean to cast that one, but oh well. Alright, so that is going to be 22 points of healing to Nanny Agatha. Okay, and then... Ooh, it doesn't want to do that. Come on. There we go. Alright, run out of spells as well. Yeah, nothing for it this turn. Alright, Nanny Agatha is going to turn invisible. But the thing is, you still have blindsight on you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, when she swims to there, she triggers an attack of opportunity from you, sir, at normal. You miss. And then she stares back at you with a shocked expression on her face, like, excuse me, what? That's 10 feet. And she is going to swim for it very, very quickly. Alright. Del! We return to your turn. You are now frightened. You're holding only your shield, and you must take the dash action to move away from that thing as fast as your little feet can carry you. Thank you, Adrian.
That's as far as you can go.
Noted. Thank you, Del. Alright, we're going to jump right back on over to the swimming pair. Excuse me. As Adrian, we go back to your turn. Top of the round. Round 26. I think this is going to be one of the longest fights we've ever been in. Adrian, it is your turn, sir. Sword in hand. Shield in hand. Your action and bonus action open to you.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you're prevented from doing is drinking that potion.
That's my normal speed. Expeditious retreat. It's been a while since I used it. How much?
It's basically a dash.
It's basically a dash. Okay.
Yep. But with your bonus action instead of your action.
So my bonus action, I'm going to use to get right in there to Nanny Agatha.
Indeed.
And I'm going to cast a spell on her. Melf's
Which-
Acid Arrow.
Did you want to do that when you're right next to her, or while you're on your way to her?
On my way to her, actually.
Smart. Alright, so I imagine you probably cast it while you're right about here. Yes?
Are you saying like right about here where I originally was?
Whichever you like.
Yeah.
Because if you cast a ranged, if you make a ranged attack, whether it's with a weapon or with a spell, when you're within 5 feet of an enemy, it's an automatic disadvantage.
Right. I forgot about that.
No problem. That's why I reminded you. Alright, sir.
So here we go with Melf's Acid Arrow. No, I want to get
And-
this one so I can bring it up on.
Question for you.
Yeah,
What are you targeting?
I'm targeting her shield
Okay.
because her shield keeps on giving her healing properties.
Okay.
So if I hit the shield, it's not going to cast any healing properties.
Alright. Well, that depends on whether or not you break it.
So,
Alright, you target the shield, yeah?
yep.
Alright. Cast the spell.
There's that. Now I need to go down in here and submit.
That'll hit for 11. Give me a second. I need to delete that. No, it's out later. Okay, that is going to hit. For 6 damage, as it seems to slightly resist the effect of the spell. However, there is going to be added damage at when?
At the
Acid
end
Arrow.
of her turn.
Um,
I believe that's
on a
what.
hit at the end of its. So at the end of the shield's next turn.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so that is your action. And your bonus action to swim all the way up to her, yeah?
Yeah. Just so that I
Okay.
can keep up with her.
Noted. Alright. Is that it for your turn, sir?
Yes, because my bonus action was Expeditious Retreat, so I cannot use my other particular bonus action, which would have been to
That would have been with
cast a
war
spell and then try to attack her with melee. So
Yes,
I can't do
improved
that.
war magic. Alright,
Yeah.
in that case, we move back to Thea. Thea, you are paralyzed. What would you like to do? And your turn for wisdom saving throw. Thea, you're no longer paralyzed. You snap out of it. And you're right next to a really horrifying thing. Which, actually, I just thought of this. Please give me a wisdom saving throw for, to see if you can resist being frightened. We're gonna do this retroactively. It's just a wisdom
Because
saving throw.
Because I'm seeing it?
No, because it casts fear at Varen, and Del and Thea were both in the way.
Oh.
You're fine. You're not frightened. Rather startled.
I was gonna say, I didn't think it would have applied to someone paralyzed, but either way, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. So Thea, that is the end of your turn. You're not able to move, act, and take, or do anything. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, we move to. Whoops, I hit the button too fast. Okay. We go to Varen's turn, not to the toad thing. Varen is not within 5 feet, so attacks are at normal. Colossus Slayer if I hit on this first shot. That's a nat 1. That misses. So let's try shot number 2. Still a miss. Shot number 3 with bonus action. That'll hit for 11 damage. My goodness. Final shot. Oops, ignore the 1. The Colossus Slayer, I forgot to take it off. That does hit for 10. And then Baron's going to move. Way over there. Alright, and then just looking at you three, like, oh, welcome back. I bet it's nice to breathe. Speaking of breathing. Focus paint. Adrian! You receive new instructions. Swim away. And that concludes the shield's turn, and please roll me the extra damage for the shield. Adrian, you're muted, sir.
I just need to look at the extra damage
That
was
would
hit
be
on.
2 Delta 4.
Ah, yes, 2 Delta 4. You got it.
Thank you much, Lee. Oh, my neck. Ow. So that's going to be half damage, because it's resistant. And, there we go. Wait a second. Alright, and now, the sword's turn. Actually, that, no, cancel that. Alright. Right, okay, it doesn't get to do anything. Because I forgot that Nanny Agatha sheathed it. Speaking of, it's now Nanny Agatha's turn. Nanny Agatha uses her interaction to put the crystal away. She does not bother remaining invisible, because apparently it doesn't bother you. So now she's visible again, to your normal eyes. She's going to use her action to draw her sword out, and then she's going to swim away. Come on, buttons, work. Work properly. And away she goes.
Codfish.
For a reference to Peter Pan, a childhood favorite. Take an inspiration point. Del, we move to your turn. You are frightened, the little one. You must use your action to dash away from... Sorry?
Does Del make any continuing wisdom saving throws?
Only if he breaks line of sight on the source of his sphere.
Right, okay, thank you.
And this is not, it's not
Yeah,
a
it's not
visual
okay.
instruction. Yes, thank you. My brain farted on me and I could not remember words. Del, to you.
Did you take the dash mandatorily?
The dash is mandatory.
I will dash and I will move. I think I could technically.
Do bear in mind you're moving through an area of plant growth.
Well, he's taking a dash action, so that gets him up to 4 squares. Moved 3
Okay.
so far. I'm just
Excellent.
not
Thank
sure
you
if
for
he
being-
needs to keep moving up or not.
Basically
he can
he's run
actually
out of room.
still make. Well, no, he can actually make more distance by going up.
Okay, fair enough. Nice. We move now to Baron's turn. Or, sorry, Adrian's turn. Adrian, you were given an instruction that you must obey. Swim away.
Oh,
Do you, out of curiosity, do you have Dispel Magic? I don't think you do.
I don't have Dispel Magic, no.
Okay. Da, 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 da. me check something real quick. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make an attack of opportunity against her when she swam away?
No, I didn't.
Please do so.
Okay.
And
If you
your
say so.
choice. Oh, actually, hold that thought, because you dealt damage twice to the shield, didn't you?
I dealt damage to the shield, yeah.
Twice because of Melf's acid arrow.
Right.
I beg your pardon. It should have been making Constitution saving throws. Okay, that's 1 success. That's 2 success. Alright, now, Nanny Agatha swam away, which should have triggered an attack of opportunity. You can make an attack of opportunity against Nanny Agatha, the sword, or the shield. Your choice.
Shield.
Alright, make the attack. Double checking. That's actually exactly what you needed to hit. Okay, so another saving throw. Okay, so since we actually remembered the rules and applied them correctly, which I have asked you to help me remember, Adrian, technically speaking, it can't tell you what to do because you're not dominated by it anymore.
Yay!
Oh! In which case, you're free and clear to act. You can take your action to drink that potion.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink the potion.
That makes sense. And now you have breathing underwater for, I believe, 1 hour.
Ooh, nice.
And you have so now you can breathe perfectly fine underwater. And you have your bonus action and your movement.
Movement.
Let's try and keep things in mind, please and thank you.
20. So that would be 40 feet. Right? And okay. Just moving this map down a little bit so that I can have a little bit better. I got 10, 20, 30, 40. Right behind you.
Nice. Alright, so that's it for your turn, I believe, yeah?
That is it for all my turns.
Nice. Let's try and keep all those things in mind. Says the DM, who should have known better. Not that we're gonna bring that up anymore. Anyways, moving on. Thea, it's your turn. Your sword is in hand. Your bow
coming away to this. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump forward and I'm gonna stab at this thing.
Your sword is in hand, not your bow. Yes, and you do still have advantage.
Yes.
Until round. Checking.
I do not.
31.
Sharpshooter.
Yes, please take sharpshooter off. That'll hit. So you rush forward through the water, stab it through the throat. It turns into a mirror image of you, blows you a kiss, winks, and disappears.
That's weird.
Anything else for you, Thea?
I'm gonna use my. Let's see.
You can give me an insight check.
Interaction.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can give you an insight check.
That should have been a normal.
That should have been a normal.
That's okay. 13 is still not a success. Continue with what you were saying.
I'm gonna use my interaction to store my sword.
Okay.
Need my bonus action to pick up both bow and staff.
Interaction is to stow your sword. You can use your fast hands to pick up either the bow or the staff. And I will say, because I just remembered, I will say, Thea, that you did an earlier insight check did suggest to you that there might be a way to heal Dell of his apparent empty-mindedness.
I guess for the moment I'll pick up the staff.
Okay.
And so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 45. I think that's all my movement.
Okay.
That'll be the end of Thea's turn.
Noted. Okay, so that thing's gone. Do you think Adrian might need help? What?
Yeah, soon, but I think we also might want to grab that bag over there. I'll get Dell, and then we can try to chase down Adrian.
Baron's gonna use his interaction to stow his bow and stop concentrating on Quiver. Um, 20 feet. He's going to grab at the sack, briefly peek inside it with his basically his action to pick it up. Oh, Thea, it's your armor.
Anything else in there?
Your armor.
Okay.
That's what was inside. 20, 25. And that's kind of it for Baron for now.
Splash.
Say what now?
Splash.
Yes, but not into the trapdoor. Not enough movement. All right. We move to the swimming. The swimming party. The shield is heavily damaged. Pitted with acid. And seemingly quite annoyed with you, sir. I can't believe you found a way to get out of dominate person. Well done.
Hey. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Indeed. Oh, I'm out of
Did you
spell
say
slots
this?
for that. What?
Did you say the shield is quite annoyed with him?
That's what I said.
Yeah. DM is thinking.
Are you sure that that's a good thing anymore?
I withdraw my comment earlier.
In that case, I will not be mean, and I will cast this spell instead of the other spell that I was considering.
God.
At the start of your turn, Adrian, you're going to take some damage from some daggers.
How much are we thinking?
33.
Oh well.
I mean, the other option I was considering was making you do irresistible dance, but I couldn't really think of a way to make that work when you're swimming.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Alright, well now the sword is no longer sheathed. Oh goodness, pardon me.
That was what, 33 points of damage?
At the start of your turn, yes.
Okay.
Gonna hold on to that, so instead it's going to try and cast this. Adrian, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Alright. Dexterity saving.
And that DC is incorrect, so ignore that spell save DC.
Okay. This isn't an ability check, it's a saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Alright.
A nat 20 means you are not outlined in fairy fire, and therefore you are not. Nanny Agatha is not granted advantage on attacks against you.
Yay!
Speaking of which, she's going to attack you. getting a 21 and missing because you still have your shield out. And then she's going to swim away, triggering an attack of opportunity against her sword, or her shield.
Well, since I'm working on the shield and trying to gill it.
Gill it.
Let's see. Come on, scroll, please. It's freezing up on me.
How rude.
There we go.
You missed the shield.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, we go now to Dell, who is no longer frightened because the source of his fear is no longer there.
Oh, it's just completely gone? Okay.
Well, the caster, the one that casts fear on him, is kind of dead.
But he's still kind of mystified, right?
Oh yeah. His brain is not present.
I'm just gonna keep walking back to where I was.
Nice. Alright, in that case, we are going to go back to Adrian, because it is Adrian's turn.
Okay. So. $10, 20, 30, 40. And then my bonus action, 20, I'm sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40 to get up there.
Noise.
And now, I'm within range to make a few attacks.
Indeed. What are you attacking? Shield, sword, or nanny?
Shield,
Shield it is. Go for the attack.
because I don't want to be dominated again.
25 will hit for sure, but not for terribly high amount of damage.
Oh well. Let's try again.
That'll also hit, but still not a terribly high amount of damage. Final attack, sir.
This one goes to Agatha.
Okay, well that would have hit either one. And that lances her right in the leg. Wrong button. That button. There we go. Alright, anything else for you, sir?
Well, technically at this point, I'm still wanting her to think that I'm trying to attack her, not her actual shield.
Okay.
So, I've already used up my bonus, so I've got nothing
Yep.
else.
Noted. In that case, we move to a Varen, who has currently Thea's suit of. Oh wait, no, we move to Thea. Thea, it is your turn.
Just a second.
No. Sorry, don't know where that came from.
I'm just trying to compare spells real quick.
And also, too, I made sure that I got my right or correct health.
Excellent. Because you took that damage from the daggers, yeah?
Yeah.
Which
From the
means I
cloud
do need a
daggers.
Constitution saving throw at advantage from you.
Oh, that's right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Constitution.
I'm looking for a 16 or higher. You are fine.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Because otherwise I would have negated a few attacks there.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do bonus action cast the spell again.
Uh,
Oh, pardon. Thea, what do you got?
Thea's gonna move here to start. You're gonna use
Okay.
the staff to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
You sound like a question mark.
I was hoping to find something to help Dell, but I don't think there
You
actually
can
is
give
anything.
me. your choice, Insight or Arcana. So Mass Cure Wounds would be helpful because all three of us are kind of injured. But I mean, that's all it's gonna do. It's gonna tend to injuries. It doesn't really do anything to restore minds.
I have to wounds here somewhere. Cure.
Mass Cure Wounds will heal up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius of a point of your choosing within range.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you were suggesting earlier, but
Well, let's look at what the Staff of Healing can do. Which I believe is on... Here it is. Staff of Healing on Dell's character sheet, yeah?
yeah, there's that on there. I mean, like I can do Cure Wounds, I can do Lesser Restoration, I can do Mass Cure Wounds. I was looking at Lesser Restoration, however, that only affects...
Oh, I was thinking of something else.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Christia is fairly confident none of those apply to Dell.
Fair.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds. See if that does anything that I like. Other than just kill people. Although I think I need to cast off Thea because it requires a spellcasting modifier.
Yes.
We do not have the same as Dell. So it's gonna be each target within 30-foot radius, which I'm just gonna set it in the middle of our little group, so it's gonna hit all three of us.
Yep.
3d8 plus spellcasting modifier for Thea. She doesn't really
Would be
have
a 1. You do. It's Wisdom. For the purposes of this, I'm gonna say it's Wisdom.
Oh, okay. If anything, I would have thought it'd be Intelligence, but again, same thing either way.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so it's roll 3d8 plus 1. So
Wow,
everyone regains 8 hit points.
That's disappointing.
Mass Cure Wounds! I mean, granted, you're granting 8 hit points to 3 people with 1 action, so it's not terrible. It's just not great either. Anything else for you, Thea?
Just a second, I'm trying to count for stuff. Staff of Healing, that was, I believe, 4 charges? 5 charges. Alright, I'm just trying to do the counting. I want to basically store the staff with my interaction. Bonus action, pick up my bow.
Okay.
Oops. That's 3 squares she moved, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at Dell and say, so I guess we're going after Adrian?
Dell just stares at you blankly, like, yep,
Sorry, I said the wrong name.
You look at Varen and say that.
Yes, I'm sorry, I said the wrong name.
Varen will agree. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, because I don't know where he is or what he's doing.
Okay, so... picked up my bow.
Used your action, your interaction. You still have your bonus. You drop into the water.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I can use my action, well, my bonus action or whichever. I'm trying to think of anything I can do to make sure I can hold my breath longer.
Not with your bonus action, no.
Or you mean speed myself up. Let's see, step. It just a shield jump. Nope.
I mean, you can dash. That's really kind of it, though.
Yep, I guess that's it. So dash.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you have, between all the different things that you were outlining, because I wasn't paying a terrible amount of attention earlier, I'm gonna say you're gonna drop into the water, and from that point you'll have 40 feet of movement. Curiously, Thea, down there at the bottom of the, hold on, down there at the bottom of the water, at the pool where you dropped in, you see that there's a potion. There's actually a couple of potions. And as I said, I do believe we've seen one of these before. You would recognize it as a potion of healing. It's not potion of healing, my bad, sorry. Potion of water breathing. That's what I meant to say.
Like, used empty bottle or just potions of water breathing?
There's a few potions of water breathing.
How many?
I mean,
Great.
in a way, it is kind of like a potion of healing. It heals your lungs so you can breathe underwater.
Valid. You wish to grab one up, Thea, with your bonus action, or do you want to dash?
Is there more than 3?
No, there's just 3.
I'll take one of them. And I've already. Oh wait, I can't. I already used my action to dash.
You have your bonus action. Oh wait.
I used my bonus action to pick up my bow.
Okay. Sure. That means you can use your action to pick up one of the potions.
Yeah,
or
I'll
to
do
dash. Okay.
I use my
So you have
action
one of the
to pick-
potions in hand. Okay.
And I'm already well underwater then, aren't I?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's gonna basically conclude your turn.
Okay.
Varen's gonna look at Dell and just say, don't follow. I don't know if you know how to breathe. Or how to hold your breath. 5, 10 into the water. Oh goodness. My mouse button. Give me a second. Thea, there's a splash as someone else enters the water. It's Varen, who looks down at the potions, looks at you, kind of like, what? Varen will swim on down. Interaction, grab one of the potions. Look. Oh, that's weird. I'm breathing water. That's very weird. So that was 10 feet to get into the water, 10 feet to get to the potion. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Adrian! We move to you, sir. Whoop, there we are. Okay. The shield. The shield. What's the shield gonna do? This would be interesting. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Let me... The shield shudders again as it casts a new spell. Are you ready for this, sir?
Sure.
Are you sure?
No.
Make sure. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I can't do what I was going to do. It says draft. Oh, I should have read the spell description.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I can do that. Okay. Adrian, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
If you have an inspiration point, now might be a good time to use it.
Using my inspiration to roll at advantage.
Just saying.
Come on, please.
Do you have any further
Holy
uses
mackerel, why?
do you have
Why
any
does it
further,
always do that to me?
Do you have any further uses of Indomitable?
No.
Okay. Adrian, you are going to change into, let me see here. What would be really funny? Okay, so just so you're aware, water breathing, as far as I know, is still in effect on you.
Yes.
So is blind sight.
Yes.
So it and your but your speed is going to, actually, hilariously, your speed is not going to change. Adrian, you are no longer yourself. You are now a giant goat.
Bad news.
If you wish to make an attack roll, you'll have to ask me, and I'll give you what the modifier is. Okay? As you are now a giant
Okay.
goat. I bet you're very glad that no one is around to see this.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh, that was good.
I do always have something up my sleeve.
Okay, and now I'm going to cast another spell on you from the sword. Adrian, please roll me 1d20 plus 1 as a wisdom saving throw, because you're making it as a goat rather than as you.
Wait, did you say 1d20 or 1d12?
1d20 plus 1.
Okay. Well, let me go advanced roller and 1d20 plus 1.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if you roll above 20. Okay, that's a 17, which is not a success. And Adrian, you are now frightened of the sword in Nanny Agatha's hand.
No.
On the plus side, you have nothing to drop, because your sword and shield both went into your body.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh goodness. Okay, so now you're frightened, and Nanny Agatha is going to swim away. Actually, now she's gonna swim. That will trigger an attack of opportunity if you wish to use it.
Yes.
Okay, please roll me 1d20 plus, let me see here. 1d20 plus 5.
Take that.
Surprisingly, that hits. Please roll me 2 delta 4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. Okay, you deal Nanny Agatha 7 points of bludgeoning damage as she starts swimming away. And 2 there. Okay. Del, we go back to you. Are you going to give chase, or are you going to stay where you are?
Just a second. There, I'll zoom myself back out to that one. I'm. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna go look down the hole. See what I see.
A swirling pool of darkness and water, and somewhere you see familiar shapes swimming about.
And I stare into the abyss.
Take an inspiration point for Del.
Wondering.
What do I do? Adrian, it is your giant goat turn. Your movement speed is actually the same, and you're still concentrating on expeditious retreat.
Expeditious retreat.
However, I mean, you don't see Nanny Agatha anywhere.
Oh, I know where she went.
But more the point is, ow, what was that?
Sorry. I was moving stuff and smacked my water bottle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hang on 1 second, sir. Ow. Come on. Turn into a giant goat. That was awesome. Where is it? Hang on. EF. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so you must use the dash action and move away from the caster, but safe is available. Well, there's you know roughly where it went, but I mean, it's not in sight anymore. So you can end your turn right. I'm sorry.
That's right. I'm in fear. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. If you want, you can end your action. You can end your turn here and make a wisdom saving throw since you can no longer see the source of your fear.
Man, I swear you're always like 1 or 2 steps ahead of me on things because I was planning on doing something really crazy.
Would you like to end your turn here?
Well, I can try to do a wisdom saving throw.
Indeed. If you have an inspiration point with advantage.
Lately, when I've been trying to throw things at advantage, it goes completely low. But anytime I try doing disadvantage, it goes really high for some reason. I don't know why that is.
Alright, there you go. Your giant goat token is now on the field. And I don't know what to tell you, sir. Yep, that's a giant goat. That's what Adrian is right now. Would you like to make me a wisdom save? It should be 1d20 plus 1, so we'll just add 1 to that roll, which is 18. Do you have an inspiration point?
No.
Okay.
I used it up on the last one because I wanted to roll a high roll for wisdom saving throw. Didn't get me higher than a 15.
Yeah, okay. Adrian. I'm sorry?
Can I share him an inspiration point?
You can share him an inspiration point if you wish.
Oh, sure.
Adrian, you can roll a d20 plus 1 for wisdom save. Because you're rolling as a giant goat, not as Adrian.
D20 plus 1.
Please and thank you. Adrian, you're no longer frightened, but that was the end of your turn.
But that would end my turn?
That's the end of your turn.
I can't move forward or anything?
Nope, that's the end of your turn. But hey, you're no longer frightened. Thea, we go back to you. You have a potion in hand. Do you have a weapon in hand as well, or is it just a potion?
I have my sword out, I believe.
Thank you. What do you want to do?
I will use my action to drink the potion, and I have a bonus action dash.
Okay. Fortunately, there's only one way to go.
Kind of what I was thinking. That's my 45 there. That's 35 there. I still have
bear in mind that you're swimming, and you don't have a swim speed. So basically, you're moving at half your speed.
Oh, my bad.
So if you dash, you can go 45.
Okay, so I guess I go that far.
There you go. I thought you remembered from when I told Adrian, and you're fine.
My mistake.
You are fine. All right. Varen has already drank his potion. Looking at the floor of this channel, he's going to do... Oh, that's right. Because Nanny Agatha is a Fae, and Fae are one of my favorite enemies, so I get advantage on tracking. I'm going to point at what to you, Thea, seems just like ordinary silt, but to Varen shows clear signs of passage. And I can only move half my speed. So I'm gonna go there. Thea, I found the trail. This is very strange to be able to talk underwater.
Is it through the opening? 'Cause
Yes.
that's where I was going.
Oh my goodness, Adrian, you'll be very pleased to hear this.
Yeah.
And I'm only telling you this because of your Adrian's heightened awareness of magical matters.
Yeah.
The shield is out of spell slots,
Goody, goody.
so I cannot cast Irresistible Dance on you again.
Nice.
Yet. Alright, this one is going to do. Well, nothing. Nanny Agatha, however, is gonna start swimming away! Okay. Del, what do you do, sir?
I want to look for a pebble. Is there any pebble near me within arm's reach?
Give me a perception check.
Where's the third button? If I find one, I'm just gonna drop it down the hole.
Yeah, you find one. And you drop it down the
Which
hole,
one?
and it goes plop. Doo, 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 doo. Way down there at the bottom.
That's it. He doesn't really have anything to do.
Okay, top of the round. Round 30. Adrian! You are a goat. A giant goat. You are still concentrating on expeditious retreat.
See.
And your base movement speed as a giant goat does actually happen to be 40.
5, 10, 15. That's 40 feet. And then I dash.
With your bonus action,
No, I dash with my just
you
dash.
can dash with your bonus action because you still have concentration on expeditious retreat.
I'm planning on using my normal speed plus dash plus expeditious retreat.
Oh,
then
I get ya.
catch up to her.
Noted. Continue.
There's my other 40. Now, there. I believe that's it for my expeditious retreat
Okay.
and bonus and everything else.
Noted. In that case, Thea, we are down to you.
I'm going to double check with Baron that it's going this way, which I think I did earlier already.
You did.
I'm gonna action dash to get myself here. Actually, here. 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 Which one goes where? And that's a dead end. Then I'll look here. No, alright,
Are
that's bonus action dash. So I'm going to action dash will give me another 20 feet.
But which way?
That is a question.
Indeed.
We'll go here.
Okay. Is that it for you then?
Yeah, that's on my movement.
Okay, Varen's going to cast at 3rd level because there's no one else within reach and he's running out of spell slots. Longstrider on himself for an extra 10 feet of movement. That was his action. Set there. Then action to dash. I moved 30 feet. Swimming up to you, I glance at you and I point to this right-hand passageway. That way! Spell slots. Alright. Nanny Agatha looks back at you, Adrian.
Some children just don't know when to stop.
Bah.
And going to cast. Alright, please give me as a giant goat 1d20. Give me a 1d20 roll. No modifier. Okay, you are now limbed in dancing fairy flames, and any attack against you has advantage. Alright, Adrian, here comes some attacks. Wrong character sheet. Alright, you are a giant goat. That is going to hit you, but you are not out of hit points yet. You have 19 hit points minus 11. Okay? And I need to
isn't my current armor class still at 25?
No, because you're currently a giant goat. And I will need a Constitution saving throw from you, please and thank you. So 1d20 plus 1.
So technically I should take off my shield. I would still be at a level 21.
It's not because of your It's not because of your character armor class. You're currently a giant goat. Your armor has been made into part of your body, basically.
So technically, where am I in the way of armor class?
11.
Am I at a 15 or a 16 or?
You're at an 11. You're a giant goat. So the giant goat's going to take 11 hit point damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw at advantage to keep your concentration on expeditious retreat.
Okay, 71 is my current hit points.
Don't touch your current hit points. Put that back at normal.
82.
Let's see if I
Okay.
can do this.
And then you want a Constitution saving throw
Yes, please and thank you.
at advantage or normal?
At advantage. There. Okay, well, that was supposed to be never mind. It was supposed to be a d20 plus 1 for your Constitution saving throw because you're a giant goat. So d20 plus 1 twice to see, and we'll go with the higher of the two results.
D20 plus 1?
1. Yep. I'm looking for a 10 or higher. Okay, and one more. Yes, you maintain concentration on expeditious retreat.
Okay.
Dell, you got anything?
He keeps dropping pebbles down the well.
Fishing for rockfish. Top of the round, Adrian the giant goat thunderlord. Oh my gosh. Alright, Adrian, what do you got? Hey, would you like to attack?
I would, but I have no idea how.
Roll me a d20 plus 5. You're basically going to try and ram her with your giant goat horns.
D20 plus 5. I better hit a crit.
Well, it's not a crit, but it is a hit. Please roll me 2 delta 4 plus 3.
Here we go.
Okay, you deal another 7 points of damage to Nanny Agatha. Alright, and now Thea. Varen has pointed out to you which way to go. What would you like to do?
Can I do anything
Go
to move him with me as I do both a bonus action and action dash?
You have your sword in one hand, yes?
Yes.
Okay, as long as you're not carrying a sword and a shield or two weapons, then yes.
Okay, so I want to basically grab him, and I want to simultaneously action dash and bonus action dash, and like shove him ahead of me.
Okay. Alright, so your current movement speed is 45, so you can go 45 plus 20, you can go a total of 65 speed with action and bonus action dash. So, go ahead and indicate to me where you wanted Thea to end up.
Well, I'm going to get to here, where there appears to be another turn, and I'm going to look to him.
Okay. So dragging Varen with you, Varen will just keep pointing ahead, that way.
Okay.
Where the ping was. So you went 35 feet.
Yeah. I'll keep dragging him up here with me there.
Oops. Pushing Varen ahead of you, yeah?
Yep.
And that was the total of your movement?
Yep.
Okay, Varen is going to... It's at this point, Thea, that you and Varen both can hear very odd thrashing noises underwater. And what seems to be the braying call of a goat. Varen's going to pull out his longbow. And he's going to use this action to activate its defensive quality. So he gets a +3 to his armor class. This is his longbow of defense. And then move, and basically, so that's his interaction and action. He's going to, can I grab both of these? Oh, cool. Having done that, basically get us both to here.
Do longbows work underwater?
Yes. 198 for underwater combat. I believe it's 198. Alright, so that was Varen's turn. Yes, 198 for underwater combat. Alright. Shield's out of spell slots. The sword is not. The sword, however, is concentrating on keeping the fairy fire on you, so Nanny Agatha is going to attack with advantage. Oh, excuse me. Which I forgot to do last time. Oops. Alright, here it comes, sir. Get an 18. Okay, so the giant goat disappears. Adrian, you are back to yourself. And because that was the exact number of hit points the giant goat had left, no damage transfers over. However, she still has an advantage on attacks against you. Because fairy fire.
Okay.
Okay, but you are now restored to yourself with your full normal armor class, and you've taken no actual damage to your hit points as a result of that goat transformation. And,
Okay.
so far, no one of your party has seen you as a giant goat. Nell, it is your turn. Pebbles in the water?
Yeah, I'll just keep staring, I guess.
Okay. Top of the round, Adrian. Expeditious retreat is in your mind. Shield is on your arm. And Sanguine nonetheless, Force Blade is hovering in your hand. Oh, why are you attacking at advantage?
Shouldn't have been at advantage. Should have been just
Gotcha.
normal.
16 is going to be a miss. Go with the first result as normal. That'll hit for 9 force damage. Anything else for you, sir? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, that'll hit. I think Adrian got royally ticked. Anything else for you, sir?
Bonus action, second wind.
Good call. Ooh. 25 hit points back to you, sir.
And I also plan on moving a little bit ahead of her.
Block her off. Okay. Do
Sorry,
you move that
not
far?
there. It was
Okay.
that far.
Noted. I was gonna say it's gonna have unfortunate results for you, sir. All right, Thea. It is your turn, and I'm pretty sure Clear Eye has ended. I think on you. Let me check. Come on. It is your turn. Yeah, Clear Eye has ended.
Okay. I will bonus action dash. I'm gonna keep moving Varen with me.
Okay. Just go ahead and move yourself where you want to go. Because bonus action dash, you have 45 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Bring Varen, I assume, to here or to here.
Either one.
Okay, that'll work for now. All right. Anything else for you, Thea? You have your sword in hand.
I'm gonna action throw a dart.
Nice. Way to remember. All right. You are attacking at normal, but Varen is right next to her. So if you hit, sneak attack.
Okay.
Let's see it. Oh.
Let me double check my settings. And I am at normal, not advanced. There we go.
That will hit. So that's 9 from the dart and 35 from sneak attack for a total of 44 damage. Watch that health bar.
Surprise!
All right.
Beep beep.
What?
I said,
Surprise!
surprise! Beep beep.
Were you just
I'm not
imitating
saying the
Roadrunner?
other two words out loud.
Oh!
Was bad.
Varen just gives Agent a very odd look, like, what? Varen is going to break free from Thea's grasp, pull out his short sword, and swim up to here. Attacking once with advantage because we're now flanking Sir.
Hmm.
And only once. Hang on 1 second.
Make it count.
I do get Colossus Slayer if I hit. So I have a short sword. I have my longbow in one hand, and my not short sword. I have my longbow in one hand and my silvered adamantine scimitar in the other. That is going to be 18 points of damage. One second. And then nodding at you. I just look at you. Do you want to finish her?
I wounded her. You take her out.
Extra attack. Silvered adamantine scimitar. No Colossus Slayer. Thank you to flanking. That's a 21 to hit for 8 damage. For the second time, Nanny Agatha goes stiff and then limp in the water. Give me a second. Checking.
Watch that sword.
Which sword? I look at my sword like, what's wrong with my sword? It's fine.
No, her sword.
What's wrong with her sword? As it casts Cure Wounds on Nanny Agatha, and she gets 19 hit points. She's panting And definitely wounded. She's going to disengage. And swim for it.
And I can't get an attack of opportunity because she disengaged.
Want, Del. I'm going to step in here and say nothing happens that you're aware of. Or, sorry, nothing happens that you, the player, are aware of. Adrian, it is your turn. She's getting away, sir. Can you finish her?
Normal speed. And 40 will put me here.
Nice. That's your normal speed? Or you bonus action dashing?
Bonus action expeditious retreat, so then I can get up to her, so that way I can at least get a couple attacks.
Okay, and now you're attacking at normal?
Yeah. Does she have her sword out and unsheathed?
Yes.
All right.
You could attack her, if I may. You could attack her wrist specifically if you want. Let me put it this way: if you want to try and if you want to try and disarm her, by which I mean remove the weapon from her grasp.
I was planning on going for that exact attack. I was gonna go right for her wrist.
I don't know how I keep guessing these things.
It's like,
it just makes sense. It's almost as though I know you. Alright, so this would fall under the extra actions, disarm. You can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon out of a target's grasp. You make an attack roll contested by their strength, athletics, or their dexterity acrobatics. If you win the contest, you cause no damage, but they drop the item.
Alright, so what were my two options? It was something acrobatics or what?
No, that's for Nanny Agatha. If you want to try and make her drop the sword, then you just attack her.
Ah. I just want her to drop that sword.
Give me the attack roll. She drops the sword. And she looks at you with, for the first time since we've known her, some sense of dread. Adrian, you still have 2 more attacks. Adrian?
Just staring at her and kind of soaking it all in. No pun intended.
That hits for 6. Final attack, sir.
Die.
That is 12. That's 26 to hit for 12, and a Constitution saving throw for Nanny Agatha. Adrian, you deal her massive damage. How do you want to kill her?
Straight through the heart.
There's a rupturing noise as it bursts in her chest. And the sword cannot cast spells on her now, because as this happens and it's no longer able to cast magic on her, both the shield and the sword shiver, shudder, and the enchantments on them end, and you watch as 2 other human bodies choke breathlessly under the water and sink to the ground.
From here on to this day, I will forever be known as the GOAT.
Sarah just looks at you. I'm sorry, what?
I am the greatest of all time.
Nah, I think I'm still gonna just ignore the fact that you even call yourself the Thunder Lord.
That why you were baying earlier?
Both of you can take a point of inspiration.
Plus, I don't think she really counts as dead until we see head separated from body. And burned independently. And ashes spread to 4 corners of the compass.
I'm actually
Oh
quite
my
surprised
gosh.
I can laugh underwater right now.
Well, you can you did drink that potion.
I know, but it's really weird. I'm laughing underwater. I never
It
thought I
is
could
kind
do
of
that.
Oh wait, we left Del behind.
Oh no! Let's go get Del. Wait.
Does-
Before I
does
go,
Del
I'm gonna need to
Del-
grab the heartstone,
The Keystone artifact.
the keystone. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that is probably important, isn't it?
It's just a little. She does still have it on her body, right? She didn't like hide it or toss it away or hand it off to someone, did she?
No, she hid it somewhere in her cloak.
Did she?
I saw her hide it when she tried to disappear.
Do you check it?
Yeah, can we go check?
It's there.
Don't do that to
Um,
me.
Returning. I'm not gonna bother having us move our tokens for this. We're going to just go ahead and casually and calmly swim back to collect Del. Do we swim out from this underground place, or do we just go back up the route that we came down?
We go back the route that we came down because we need to get Del.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay. In that case, so it is a little after 4:30, and we've pretty much used all of our travel time for this day. Okay. And Varen has expended almost all of his spell slots.
Same here. I had one left.
Oh man. So Varen's just going to look at both of you and suggest, should we just stay the night here in this ruined tower thing?
Yeah. At least nothing's gonna come up and get us.
Can Thea
Are you sure?
actually bring the...
You sure about that? Stop it.
Right. Before we leave this whole scene, can Thea actually bring the body? I want to see that thing burned and scattered.
If you
I
want
don't
to
want
drag
any-
it back, go for it.
I don't want any change of resurrection.
I'm just gonna leave it where it lies. I stabbed it through the heart. It doesn't have its sword or its shield. I finally beat the old hag.
Del is still this Blair type of state. Adrian, did you want to give me an
Mumbling idiot.
Arcana check?
You want me to give an Arcana check?
At disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
Oh, true.
Did you, or if you want, you could go ahead and drink another nectar or juicy nectar.
I have to wait a full 24 hours.
I mean, yes, but you could go ahead and drink one. Just saying. Okay. Okay, you have no idea what happened to Del.
I'm exhausted, guys. Come on, leave me alone.
So once we get up to the ruins of this tower fortification, Varen is going to cast non-detection on a nice little area so that we can have an uninterrupted sleep and not be scryed upon, hopefully. I take it we're going to take a long rest here then, yes?
Yes, I need my spells. I need everything restocked.
Real
Can I
quick,
please- Yeah?
I should probably roll D20 for the Staff of Healing, because I used up the last charge earlier by mistake.
Then yes, you should. Let's hope it's not a 1. Well, that's not a 1.
Wow.
If that had been 1, it would have been destroyed. I'm just saying. Thea, I take it you're going to start.
There.
Yeah. Thea, I take it you're going to destroy the remains of Nanny Agatha. Burn it
Yeah.
away. Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. I think I want that thing burned and scattered. I don't
Barrett's
need
going
chance
to-
of resurrection.
Yeah. Varen's going to look at you, Adrian, just say, "I'm just gonna go hide and take a rest and recharge all my mind and body, and Then I'll keep watch for the rest of the night. Sound good?
Good. I'll roast the marshmallows over Agatha's fiery ashes.
What are marshmallows? I'm going to take a minute to use hide in plain sight, and then hide. So
it's part of the rations.
Varen gets a 40 to hide. No one even knows where his scent trail leads. Please remember to modify your speeds back to their base speeds instead of their heightened speeds, thanks to Fleetfoot and Longstrider, which I think was already removed.
Are we all getting?
We're going to be settling in for a long rest. Which reminds me, I need to award experience points. 3 weeks. 3 weeks for that fight. But hey, we did it.
Oh my gosh. That was a long, long fight.
And you got her.
Finally.
I'm just double checking. 1 second.
Oh, man.
Oops.
You know how many times I was looking over what type of spells I wanted to use on her and all that? No, seriously. Before you turn me into a goat, do you want to know what I was going to do?
What were you going to do, sir? And Del cannot use Inspiring Leader. Oh, sorry, Adrian, hold on 1 second. Del cannot use Inspiring Leader because he doesn't know how to.
Oh, okay.
Continue, Adrian.
Okay. I was going to swim up to her as far as I possibly could go and maybe have like a good 10, 20 feet away from her. And I was going to cast Minor Illusion and have a 5-foot eel swimming right in front of her, kind of giving her a thought of, oh my gosh, now I got to deal with this stupid eel. And that was going to give me time to distract her long enough to knock her out or take her down a little bit more. That's what I was going to do.
No banana oil for you. I turned you into a giant goat first. Adrian, Thea, and Varen, we each get to the total of 325,829 experience points. Del, you get up to 262,951 experience points.
Woohoo!
That one.
Wow.
Thea, I imagine you're off burning the body. Varen's meditating in its trance. Del's just kind of going blur blob. Adrian, you're just kind of sitting there meditating in the quiet, alone, thinking about all these adventures against Nanny Agatha. There's someone behind you, Adrian.
And I can sense this person behind me?
Yes. Do you turn and look at them?
Sure.
You twist around, and standing calmly and quietly behind you is an extraordinarily tall woman of exquisite beauty, with long, flowing tresses the color of a brilliant dawn, emerald eyes glistening cores of deep blue, and alabaster skin. She's wearing a gown the shades of a gentle morning shower. She smiles at you, and it's like seeing the dawn come out from behind a storm cloud. Little cousins, I chose my emissaries well. The nanny is gone, and her purpose thwarted, while old debts are at last balanced. Well done.
Thank you.
The world spins on, emissary mine, and events are drawing ever nearer. The hunter must track the shadow of night to find the general, and you must return soon to lead your people, Thunder Lord. Make haste to the south, conquer the hobgoblins, or your people will not escape the tides of change. She walks over to a corner of the wall where you last saw Varen.
Yeah.
reaches down and, if you didn't know better, she might have touched Varen, maybe Varen's sword. Hard to tell because you're not sure where Varen is. She winks at you, and in the moment of winking, just as Thea returns from having burned the corpse of Nanny Agatha, she's not there anymore. Gone, as though she was never standing there. Thea, you thought you heard something. Might have seen like it might have just been a trick of your imagination. A little bit of light reflecting off something. Not sure. But yes, you did burn the body. And sever the head and burn the head. I remembered.
And scattered it. Scattered the ashes.
And scattered the ashes, indeed.
To all
Adrian,
four corners of the earth.
Adrian, do you share what you just witnessed, or do you keep it to yourself for the time being?
I keep it to myself for the time being.
Okay.
Because if anything, it felt like a dream.
Indeed. In that case, this is where we're going to end for the night. We'll pick up to maybe next week.
Maybe.
I think next week. Next week is the 14th. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's for the Staff of Healing?
Yes, I think we'll be at dawn by the time we come back here. Assuming.
Yes. Go ahead and reset all your hit points to their normal levels.
And
speed, spell slots, yes. Thea, are you going to take some time and carve some arrows? Because Varen's literally down to one arrow.
If I don't carve some, I can share some. I forget exactly how.
Well, let me put it to you this way: you have 4 hours before you're gonna start trancing for a long rest. Do you want to carve some arrows in that time?
I'm trying to remember if I have wood or not anymore.
We're in a forest.
We're in a forest, so.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, certainly.
May I ask if you're going to carve at least 3 full quivers?
I forget the numbers as to how many I can carve. Whether it's like 5 an hour or what, I don't remember.
That's a great question. Let me check. You have the wood carving tools, right?
I have a knife.
You should also have wood carving tools.
I wouldn't say. I don't remember that ever coming up in question before, but I am checking.
I think you have a wood carver's tools.
I have thieves' tools.
If Adrian is willing to help you, then I would say you definitely have the time to make. I don't remember how we used to do it because it's been so long since we actually had to carve arrows. I would say I'll just go ahead and say in 4 hours with Adrian's help, yeah, you can carve enough arrows to carve and fletch enough arrows to restock at least one of us entirely to full.
There.
What? Okay.
I found wood carving tools.
I will accept that. So, did you want to carve? I'll say 20 an hour if you're going to spend the entire hour working on arrows. How's that sound?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to spend all 4 hours just carving arrows?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means 20, 40, 60, 80 arrows total. Can Varen have some?
I'm completely full, so yeah, you can definitely have some.
What was
I'm
that,
gonna
Thea?
top off a few of mine, so I'm gonna put that back to 40. Just a second, and then I'm gonna put this other one back to 16, so that takes off 6, and you can have, what's that? 80 minus 6 is 74.
Okay, 74. Thank you. I'll figure that out later. All right. When we come back next week, we'll be retracing our steps to find our Crusovian allies and move on to the next challenge. I want to thank you both so much for playing. Adrian, I hope this was a memorable fight for you.
It is, and it will be.
Yes. All right. Thank you again so much for playing, and we're going to stop there for the night.
The hag is dead! Ah!
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adrian, Thea, and Varen take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Cambion, Chasme, Chimera, Cyclops, Giant Shark, Gladiator, Vrock, Wraith. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.